Hi, Branwen.
Hi.
Hi. What is your favourite line from Mando Season 2, Episode 3 and or 4?
I was born on Mandalore and fought in the Purge. I am the last of my line, and you are a child of the Watch.
Oh.
If that's not intrigue, I don't know what is.
Intrigue, I know. That was my note around there, was just intrigue all over the place.
There's a lot of that in Episode 3. Seah.
Hi.
What's your favourite line from the Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 3 and or 4?
Fix it? Nah, but I can make it fly.
Yeah, I wrote that one down as well. That was a close, probably second or third. Love him. I don't even know if we know what his name is, but I love him.
He's great.
He's so good. You're listening to Sisters of the Force, a Star Wars podcast with me, Branwen.
And me, Seah. Hello.
Love how I keep changing the format of that to completely throw you off guard.
I went with it. I rolled with it.
It's just us two this week, which I love. I love our episodes with just us two. It's so fun. I mean, I love our guests. I love all of it, but I really love it.
We're also in separate places again.
Yeah,
Boo.
we are, sadly. Boo. But I feel very familiar looking at your living room.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be delving into some more Mandalorian, continuing our journey through Season 2. We're now on Episodes 3, the Heiress, and 4, the Seige. Yeah, what a couple of episodes.
This is very exciting.
So good.
Before we even start, I'm going to go on a slight tangent.
Okay.
We've been given a present.
Oh my gosh. This is unexpected.
We've been given a present. It's this is, again, audio medium. It does make noise.
Lush. I can see it's an R2 unit.
There's a little tiny R2 unit.
He's cute.
He is quite cute, isn't he? He's come to us via my friend Mary, but he's from her friend Chris, who loves us apparently. So
shout out to Chris.
Thank you, Chris, for giving us a present.
And shout out to Mary.
And shout out to Mary too. I fixed him today. He wasn't working, but now he does. Do you remember the game Bop It?
Yeah.
He's a Bop It.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow, he's got the logo on it.
He's got the logo. If I press him, he does this.
Bop it to start.
And then he's got C-3PO's voice saying Bop It.
High score 14. Bop it. Wow. Twist it. Pull it. Your circuits must be malfunctioning.
We have to make a tune out of that. Like, that is sample material written all over it.
Isn't he cute? I think his speaker might be a bit gunky because he's definitely a bit... Oh, he's powering off. There we go. Bye. It's kind of weird because he talks with C-3PO's voice as well.
Weird.
So the instructions all come through C-3PO's voice, but all the sound effects are R2.
It is quite glitchy, like the sound of it.
It's so glitchy. I did clean out some battery gunk out of there, so it might be that.
It could be that.
Yeah.
I mean, you are someone who has taken Furbies apart.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I have circuit bent everything.
To make electronic instruments out of it.
Oh, that was terrifying. They scream when you take the skin off as well, which is really horrible.
I'm not surprised. That's cruel.
It is quite cruel. But yeah, we could definitely circuit bend R2. Thank you, Chris. He's amazing.
Yeah, thank you, Chris.
I absolutely love him.
Love him. He's going on the soundboard so that we can...
He's going on the soundboard, yeah.
He can join.
I love it. Oh, lush. Anyway, that's my first tangent.
I love it. I'm here for it. I'm also here in a big way for Bryce Dallas Howard once again.
Yes.
She just does the best Star Wars. Oh.
It is a good episode, this one, isn't it?
It is. It's another lore fest.
Yes.
Probably the most lore we've had since season 1 almost, I think. It feels like we learned a lot about Mandalorians in particular. And also a bit about like where the Empire is at this point.
Yeah, and what's kind of going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have some questions.
Yeah, that's cool. This is what we're here for. I may have too.
You may also have questions. Excellent. Well, we'll see if you can answer. I wrote the word intrigue probably more than I have a lot.
Yeah. Mando isn't always very intrigue heavy, but this episode
one
was,
yeah.
I think. Yeah.
For sure. So we've come out of the scary spider zone.
Oh, yes.
Because that was our last bit, wasn't it?
Oof, I forgot about that.
You forgot about I hadn't.
The nightmares.
and then now, I suppose this journey's taken them quite a long time because they're not allowed to
Yeah,
jump.
he would have been doing it at sublight. Yeah, I've been trying to do a bit of like geography on the Star Wars website. They've got like a map of the galaxy, but it's not searchable, not that I can figure out. So it takes forever to find anywhere, because I feel like Trask must be quite near Navarro and quite near whatever the ice planet is called. I've now forgotten the name. Pagoda, I think, or something like that.
Okay.
And yeah, if you're traveling sublight, it's going to take weeks or
Yeah.
years potentially. So I feel like they must be quite near each other, unless sublight is a lot faster than we think it might be.
Than we think it is. Yeah.
But maybe. Yeah. As he arrives, I think it's when he's arriving at Trask, we get the sound design. Oh, yeah, because it wakes them up, or it wakes Mando up. Is there's a little warning alarm to sort of say that you're arrived at your destination, and it's the same one as on the Millennium Falcon in A New Hope when they arrive at Alderaan, or the remains of Alderaan.
Yeah, yeah.
We get the little sort of two pitch bleep thing. Yeah.
Did you know that from listening to it?
Yeah, it just immediately I heard it. I was like, oh yeah, Han Solo's about to say. We're coming up on Alderaan, or whatever the line is. Yeah, incredible. I definitely recognised it.
Right at the very beginning of it, we've got this lovely bit of exposition from Mando where he's just like, he just talks us through everything.
They're good at that. I mean, I think the recap's really good generally for the episodes, like aside from Mando giving us exposition. I noticed in this recap, we suddenly have all this stuff about helmets, and which is obviously a big story point of the episode. So
I'm going to admit that I normally skip the recap.
Don't skip the recap. The recap is always from different bits from earlier seasons.
I do sometimes watch it, but if I'm short on time, I just go, nah.
Fair enough. Yeah. We do have to watch quite a lot for this podcast, so it's fair enough. There's a very sketchy entry into the Trask atmosphere.
Yes. Incredibly.
Which apparently, I think is this bit, but apparently it's a homage to Ron Howard's Apollo 13 movie.
Oh, okay.
Which obviously Bryce Dallas being Ron Howard's daughter, she obviously was doing it
around,
the kind of burning up of the Razor Crest as it dropped into atmosphere. It's very much like what happened to poor Apollo 13.
Excellent.
Note the large hexagonal buildings on Trask as we descend.
The large
We're going to come back to that.
We're coming back to those.
Later.
Intrigue. More intrigue.
More intrigue. This is podcast intrigue. There's a beautiful overhead shot of the city, and you can see the big buildings are hexagonal. I think it's hexagonal. It might be octagonal. It's geometrical. Anyway.
Just cover all bases there.
Just in case I got the wrong shape. But yeah, go with it.
So we get in, and it's a very, very ropey landing.
Here we go. Nice and easy. Splash.
Into the water. And the instant thing is everyone's wearing jumpers.
Yeah, it's a proper fishing village. Including Moncals that like swim in the sea quite happily.
They're all wearing jumpers.
They've all woolly jumpers on. I think the one in the bar that he goes into has got a scarf on.
Yeah.
Like a red woolly scarf. And that's Quarren, I think. Yeah, so incidentally, it's interesting to note that Trask has both Quarren and Moncal, which, as we know, share a planet anyway.
Yeah.
And this is like Moncals and Quarrens away from home, but they're still living side by side.
Yeah.
I guess if you're an aquatic species...
Because that's why the frog lady's trying to get there, because her husband's there.
Yeah. So that I guess like the kind of aquatic alien species probably congregate on water-type planets.
Which would make sense.
It would make sense, yeah. That super cool walker thing lifting the Razor Crest.
Oh, the crane!
Yeah, it's sort of an AT-AT or an AT-AT, but with a different top.
With a crane lift on it.
Yeah, I think we see another one later on in season 2 when they go to break Mix Mayfeld out. He's like working on a prison planet in a scrapyard, and there's some similar
cranes there.
Really cool.
That would make sense. My next note on this was froggies. I love them.
Oh, it's a lovely reuniting of Frog Lady and Frog Man.
They've got a really lovely musical cue as well that comes in.
It's my favourite musical. In fact, it sort of becomes the Trask musical cue. I'm not sure whether it's specifically them. I think it is them, because I think it's related to that sweet little synthesizer cue that we were hearing when we were seeing Grogu looking through the eggs last episode.
Yeah.
But it's very orchestral in this version. And I think it's in the Lydian mode, which has got that kind of sharp 4th for all you muso geeks out there. It's kind of the mystical, magical mode, like a scale that gets used in a lot of fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
It's very sweet.
I just wrote that it was lovely.
It is lovely. And I think here is where the intrigue really starts, because we see a mysterious figure
Oh, yeah.
in the crowd who magically vanishes in that classic cinematographic, is that a word?
I think it's a word now.
I think I made it up. Like that technique where passers-by come in front of the camera, and when they've gone past, the person's vanished.
Yeah. Nice. There's your first moment of intrigue. My notes are all over the place.
That's fine. We can jump around wherever we want. Grogu isn't very much into chowder, it turns out,
No.
especially when an alien face hugger leaps
Is
out
in it.
and attaches to your face in another homage to another classic movie.
I love that. That was the other "don't play with your food" line.
Yeah, don't play with your food. Yeah. So funny. I've got to say, I didn't fancy the chowder either. So
No, grim. Well, I'm a vegetarian anyway, but it's like squid things, too intelligent, don't want to eat them.
Yeah, living squid things, clearly still alive.
Absolutely not. There is a really, really gross scene later on with one of the Mandalorians eating one.
Oh, yeah, swallowing like a tentacle of something.
And it's
slurping.
moving as she's eating. Oh, it's so grim.
Don't mess with the Mandalorians.
So grim.
On any level.
My next note was pirates.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
And straight after that, double-crossing pirates.
Yeah. For starters, we get the Mandalorian theme, which it turns out works brilliantly as a pirate theme.
Yeah, there we go.
It's just like ready-made pirate theme. Don't really have to do anything to it. I was trying to listen if there was any interesting orchestration to change it from the original version, but it's maybe a little different, but mostly
pirates.
It's just the theme. And it works for pirates. It's very, Pirates of the Caribbean. I remember listening to the children of the Watch break this down, and they got very excited about it being a boat in Star Wars. And trying to remember if we've ever seen any other boats or ships.
Have we had any boats?
I don't think so, apart from Jabba's sail barge, which
but
is
also the
Naboo.
Naboo.
The little Naboo kind of gondola type
cruises,
things.
Yeah, that's where I've seen
but
boats.
not a full-on pirate ship.
Not a pirate ship, no. With a monster in it. What?
Yeah. A monster that's apparently called a mummacore or a mammacore.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I don't think we hear in the episode, but I may have done a bit of Googling.
No, he says something about it because he says, have you ever seen mummacore being fed?
Yeah.
It's quite a sight to see.
So pirate.
And then he says, the kid might be interested. And you're like, what?
Yeah, right.
No.
Feed the kid to the mummacore. Outrageous. But no worries, because the night owls are going to show up. With their incredible gated synths.
I know.
Gated, distorted synth mayhem.
Yes.
It's amazing.
So
I don't know if this is Bo-Katan or the Night Owls or whatever the theme is. I love it. It's pretty much a sound rather than a tune. It's like just a single note, but it's very rhythmic and it's very distorted, and it really suits the Mandos.
It sounds cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Question.
Yes.
You just referred to them as the Night Owls. Where are we getting this from, please?
Okay. We're going to find out a little bit as we go along. We certainly will in Clone Wars.
Right, okay.
I'm going to try not to go down an entire breakdown of the history of Mandalore.
Okay.
But back in the pre-Empire days, or at least, pre-Empire, there were a lot of political problems on Mandalore, as you can imagine. There are various different houses, which are like royal families, if you like, that there's kind of an interesting hierarchical structure between them. There's usually a leader in some form, and the title of the leader changes depending on what era we look at.
Right.
But Bo-Katan was part of a fairly influential family called the Kryze family, House of Kryze.
She does mention that.
Yeah, there's a surname, effectively. And her sister is Satine, who was ruler of Mandalore during the Clone Wars era, and had a bit of a thing with Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh.
Plot twist.
Jedis aren't allowed to have things.
That's apparently not, but, well, we'll see. We can speculate when we get to that, what was going on there. But she was part of that. And at that time, Satine, the sister, was a part of like a peaceful movement of Mandalorians, and they were trying to rule Mandalore as a peaceful planet, whereas previously they were very much like a martial planet. They're a warrior race, you
Yeah.
know, or a warrior creed, I should say, because they're not a race.
They're not a race, they're a
as-
creed.
as we've been told many times.
Yes.
And a lot of the Mandalorians did not like that. They wanted to
Okay.
go back to the martial ways, and Bo-Katan kind of estranged herself from Satine and her family to go off and join the splinter group that became known as Death Watch, who were kind of looking after Mandalore from a different place.
Right.
And eventually she had to help kind of retake Mandalore when the Empire, or when we're about to reach the Empire era.
Right.
And there's a whole story with Maul, and
Okay.
it's wild, and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay.
It's phenomenal, and Ahsoka's involved. It's really, really
Right.
cool.
Yeah.
So that's where she comes from. So the Night Owls are kind of they were kind of a small part of Death Watch.
Right.
And I don't know if Bo-Katan is still calling herself and
The
her
Night
group
Owls.
the Night Owls, but
Mm.
they've still got the owl signet on their helmet.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least Bo has. I didn't notice whether Costco
did
and X
notice they
have
were a
got them
bit-
on.
They were a bit birdie looking.
Yeah. There's definitely like an owl logo
Right.
or a Night Owls logo.
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm calling them Night Owls, but they may not be.
They may
being
not be.
called that.
Okay. My whole note for this section was, Mandalore law, awkward to find out you're actually from a cult.
Yeah. It's such a moment for Mando, and he does not like it. He
No.
just goes away, runs away. He's not having it
He's
at all.
not having that.
I mean, they're not like Bo is being quite nice. You
Yeah.
know, don't worry, brother. She says at one point, "We've
Yeah.
got this." But Axe is like, he's one of them. He's very dismissive,
Yeah.
and apparently they consider the Children of the Watch zealots,
Yeah.
which is
Religious zealots.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, we still don't know an awful lot about this, and
Okay.
like who the armorer is, and who the Children of the Watch are, and yeah, it's interesting,
Yeah.
very interesting, and I'm dying to find out more. Maybe we will in the film. I have a feeling we won't much in the film
Okay.
because it's going to be a feature film that they're trying to bring new fans in with.
Yeah. So they're not going to go
But
too
you never
heavy.
know. No,
Might do.
we'll see. We'll have to see.
We'll see. We'll see how heavy we go.
But I'm sure we will get some more at some point. I can't believe they're going to create a character like the Armourer and a sect like the Children of the Watch
yeah.
with these very specific rules and then not do something,
Not go
yeah,
into it. Yeah.
not go into it in some kind of detail.
Not tell us about it.
But I loved seeing these three, having seen Bo-Katan in Clone Wars and Rebels
Yes.
quite a bit. It's lush. I mean, apart from the fact that it is Katie Sackhoff
Mm.
who voices the character in
Incredible.
the animated series, and she just happens to look like her animated version
Nice.
ish, give or take a red wig or two.
That's fine. What's a red wig between friends?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's so cool. She's talked a bit about the challenges of playing the character in real life, because obviously you do a job as a voice actor, you don't ever really think about physicalization.
Yeah.
You probably physicalize in the booth, but nobody's ever going to see that.
No.
And particularly, I think sometimes they capture facial movement,
Yes.
motion capture,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they don't do full
Like
physical.
full body stuff.
Yeah, they possibly do that, but with like physical actors rather than the voice actors
Yeah.
kind of thing, if that makes sense.
I did have a bit of a note about her just being like, she's quite harsh,
Yeah.
but like, this is my first meeting of her. I haven't met, I haven't seen any of the other stuff. I haven't seen Bo-Katan before.
Tracks like she
Yeah,
does have a troubled background and a mixed relationship with the Darksaber.
Mm.
And there's she's been through a lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
sure.
probably suffering a lot of trauma. As we find out in season 3, they go deep into that. Season 3 is
Okay.
very much like Bo-Katan season 1 almost.
Right.
It's very much about her.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Thanks.
But yeah, Katie Sackhoff said she adopted this kind of quite still
Mm.
performance. She was trying to be regal and stoic,
Yeah.
but not become wooden.
Yeah.
And I guess she got lucky because this is the first time we see her, and she's
Yeah.
got Bryce Dallas Howard directing her,
Yeah.
who is brilliant at like characterization
Yeah.
and those kind of like personal moments. So
Mm.
it's really cool that she was being directed by her, and
Yeah.
I think it helped her. She has spoken about it quite a bit on her own podcast, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
worth a listen if you're into Bo-Katan and Katie Sackhoff. She interviews lots of different people, not, it's not all Star Wars, but
Yeah.
there's a fair amount of Star Wars, as you can imagine.
Excellent.
Yeah. Like you say, it's a big lore dump. We learn
Such a
quite
big lore
bit
dump.
But I feel like we're left with more questions than answers.
Yeah. But it's all like, it's so casual of like, oh yeah, here's all the stuff, but also we're not really going to talk about it there. And you're discovering with Mando what he's kind of, who he is at the same time, because he's been raised by the religious zealots.
Like you say, a cult, really,
cult.
that has maybe had very little interaction with the outside world at all, let alone with other Mandalorians.
And he's having to like rejig his whole idea of what Mandalorians are.
He's horrified when they take their helmets off.
Yeah, he's not having it at all.
And especially when they're just like impatient with him for that. You know, they're just like, oh, right, it's one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he leaves Grogu with some frogs to go on a side quest. With Bo-Katan.
Yeah.
What a good idea to leave Grogu with frogs.
I think so.
When he's repeatedly tried to eat their offspring.
I think the frogs are, A, they're trustworthy, and B, they kind of know the deal, and they know they've got to keep an eye on him. And this is the perfect opportunity for Grogu to learn about...
that he's not allowed to eat their children. Yeah.
About eggs and what eggs become, and that they're, you know, big humanoid sentient frogs. Well, not big.
That he can't eat.
Yeah. It's very cute, and we get some more of that lovely theme as he watches in wonder. I just loved it, and one of them starts to hatch, and his expression is like, "Ooh, this is cool."
I thought he was eyeing that up as a snack as well.
Yeah, most likely. He's going to find that very hard to shake off, I think. So the plan, after a little discussion, where Axe Woves gets into one of our tracking things and says they couldn't hit the side of a bantha when he's talking about the stormtrooper. Which prior to doing this podcast would have made me chuckle, but it made me laugh out loud
even
now.
More, no, they still can't shoot.
So they've got to go and take out this Gazanti class cruiser.
Yes.
Which is quite a mission.
Yeah.
I love the detail that they go into in the plan of like, well, it's not going to go up into the atmosphere until a certain point. So we can kind of rocket back along.
You're getting kind of like the flight control laws of the land.
Yeah, exactly.
Air control.
It's very detailed. But they're leaving nothing to chance. They possibly underestimated the resistance a little bit, but not too much. I mean, the way they steam in there, there's a classic Imperial alarm goes off when they when they start infiltrating.
So this is potentially where we get to my favourite music cue of this episode. I love the other music cue, but there's like this, when the bridge have kind of figured out that they're being attacked and they're like, oh, it's pirates.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of stormtroopers get gassed. And then the Mandalorians appear, and the build of that cue is amazing.
It's amazing.
It just sounds so good. And I was like, this is quite dancey. I'm enjoying it.
It's very electronica. It's a kind of an extension of that initial theme that we heard with Bo-Katan when she first appeared, that kind of gated stuff.
Yeah.
But more fleshed out.
Bigger.
It's awesome. Very, very awesome.
Loved it.
The captain, I love the casting of the captain. I've seen him in other stuff. I
thought I recognised
his name. Yeah, he's definitely been in plenty of shows. I have a feeling he's British. He spoke with an American accent, but I'm sure I've seen him in like British dramas. I have to Google him afterwards.
Fact check. Swift little fact check.
But he's so good. And as is the young pilot guy, like the super young...
The two, they're both like, they just look terrified the entire time. And they're like, what is happening?
Yeah. As you would. I mean, they must know the reputation of these Mandalorians. And even though they're trying to downplay it all the time by referring to them as pirates, as Gideon does when he comes on the Hollow. But it's clearly something they should be worried about.
Yeah. And Bo-Katan's just super cool the entire time when she speaks to them as well on the comms, and you're like,
she says, put some tea on, we'll be up in a minute.
Yeah.
What a line. I mean, all of the combat is just, they're very intentional, definite about their moves. It's very, very slick, all of them. They use the elevator trick, which we're going to see in the finale of this season. Which I believe you've now watched.
I have watched,
where we watch like the elevator lights going.
Yes.
And there's this kind of air of tension, but this time it's Mando and the
Everyone
Night
coming
Elves
up. Yeah.
they're bringing the fear with them. There's a bit of a New Hope line where it's a sort of exchange where we hear, "Close the doors." Which one? All of them.
Yeah.
I think that's generally an original trilogy kind of
thing,
of dialogue. It feels very original trilogy.
I love like the way this episode and the next episode as well, like the way the Imperial ships and the Imperial base in the next one, they look so original trilogy.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
The look and feel of them is just so familiar.
Absolutely. I mean, that's our nearest frame of reference timeline-wise.
Yeah.
We're only a few years out from Return of the Jedi. So it stands to reason the Empire effectively has fallen, although many of them are in denial about that.
Yeah.
So they're not getting new ships built. They're having to keep and make do with their existing equipment. That's why stuff is starting to look a bit worn.
Yeah.
I noticed in the next episode, the TIE fighter chase, there's dust motes in the TIE fighter cockpit that are caught up by the light, which I'm sure we don't see that normally. And I feel like it's a sort of subliminal, everything's a bit worn.
These are getting a bit old now.
Yeah.
I've got some more thoughts on that, but I'll save that for the next episode.
Okay, yeah. I didn't want to jump ahead there, but it struck me as in relation to what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
There's definitely a return of Gideon's theme after he's been on the Hollow, and he's talking to the captain, and then the captain suddenly sort of shows a certain amount of determination, and he knows what he's got to do. He's been given his very dark instructions.
Very dark orders.
Immediately takes out the pilots and then goes to crash the ship. Yeah. And I think it's Gideon's theme. It's kind of an Imperial theme anyway, with these like deep 808 bass drums, the kind of distorted kicks with the low strings doubling them, which makes for a really lush texture, which is very Imperial. Yeah, it's really, really cool. Very Ludwig.
Yes. My next note about that after the self-destruct orders was, Darksaber intrigue.
Yeah, we get a bit about this whole kind of what Bo-Katan is doing there, why she's so intent on questioning the captain.
Yes.
And she is determined to find out where the Darksaber is. We've seen it briefly in Gideon's care.
Yes.
Obviously, anybody who's new to the show and hadn't watched any of the animated series would be finding this out along with Mando.
As I am.
Yeah. Whereas those who have watched those shows are like, wow, as well. So, there's like, it has to work on both levels, which I think is really cool. How they kind of weave the intrigue in, and it's like double intrigue in a way, which I like.
Clever.
Because even if we have seen the animated shows, it's still not clear what's happened. There's a big chunk of Darksaber history that we don't know about.
Missing,
the last thing we saw was Bo-Katan with the Darksaber. In the animated shows, and then all of a sudden this guy Gideon has got it, and we didn't know before, and he's wielding it like an Imperial despot.
Yes.
And we're like, absolutely, we're happened? In the dark as everybody else as to what's happened to it along the way. It's quite a dramatic load of lore again at the end, where Ahsoka suddenly gets a mention, and apparently she's on Corvus, which is cool.
When Bo-Katan is interrogating the general, is he a general? I don't know.
I think he's just a captain, but he may have another rank. I mean, captain. I'm not sure if that's a rank. I mean, he's captain of the cruiser, but he may be. I was struggling to keep track of that. I don't know all the Imperial red and blue things. I should get to know those one day.
Just another thing, isn't it?
Something else to memorize.
But he's got an incredibly horrible, the self-destruct pill thing, or something where he just clenches his teeth and dies. That's horrible.
It's like the cyanide tablet.
But it's almost electric. It's got an electric. Horrible. Yeah. Didn't like it. Did not care for it.
Again, his performance,
he's great.
Absolutely loved him. What a guy.
He's fab.
What an actor.
So then we have all of the slight more lore drop. Bo-Katan tries to get Mando to go with her.
Yeah. But he's got his own quest.
Got his own thing.
He's
busy. This was just a side quest, Bo-Katan. Leave him be.
I'm sure they were rolling their eyes. It's like, oh, the armorer again.
Oh, yeah, off you go. Yeah, carry on.
Send him off on a mission. But Bo-Katan did know Ahsoka, so it's super cool that she is that source of information for him to go and find her on Corvus.
And I bet if you had all of that, obviously I'm doing this without all of the animated shows, but like just having Ahsoka name dropped at that point must have been pretty exciting.
Definitely. It was like, what?
Yeah.
They kept it a secret really well, I think. I have a feeling we might have known about Katie Sackhoff.
Okay.
But I don't know that how far ahead we knew about Ahsoka. I think we did know a bit. At this point, and I'm sure most other viewers who were followers of the animated shows were thinking, okay, so that's going to be the last episode of the season.
Right.
But no. We don't get it there in the next episode, but we do get it in the one after that, which is wild.
What?
Yeah. I guess the scale of the finale reveal is like
that.
It's a big season. There's a lot. It is
a big season,
in this
isn't
season.
it? Loads of stuff happens. I'm still like reeling. I've only just finished the season. This is how you knew about it, is because I was furiously texting you the entire time I was watching the finale.
It's big. Like, I think there are people who say that season 3 is just too lore heavy and too Mandalorian, as in the Creed, not Din Djarin.
Like season 3 or this season?
Season 3.
Season 3? Ooh.
Yeah,
okay.
They say it kind of deviates too far away from what the show was originally.
Right.
Whereas in this season, it's still Mando, he's still got Grogu, he's still on his mission. Like, that stays in check for the whole of the season.
Yeah.
That goes off the rails a lot in season 3, for better or worse. I mean, I love it because I just love Mandalorian lore and I love Bo-Katan, and for me it's like, I'm just quite happy to have this. And the show is called The Mandalorian. There's nothing to say that refers to Din. It could refer to Grogu. It could refer to Bo-Katan. You know, there's all of those people that could have that moniker.
Yeah, sure.
But this season, I feel, has the sort of sweet spot where we keep getting all these like big reveals and big story points, but we are still on the hunt for Grogu's people. Yeah.
Still on a Jedi mission.
Yeah.
So my next note, we've got Grogu
playing.
So don't let him fondle baby frogs. That's not a good idea. He will eat them.
Froglet. And this is where I really felt we found out that wonder music, which I'm going to call it, from the last episode, and the Trask kind of Lydian orchestral theme, it all kind of comes together
there. Yeah, it is really lovely.
We also find out that 1,000 credits buys you some very ropey ship repairs. Like, literally ropey. This is the definition of ropey.
I loved it so much. I love the Razor Quest's new look.
I don't know if you get this in any other country than the UK, but if you go to seaside towns in the UK and go in a pub, the walls are surrounded, like, they always have ropes. They have those little glass balls.
They have the fishing,
and like lobster nets and stuff.
Yeah.
All of that in, like, near us, there's a village called Llangrannog, which has got a couple of pubs in.
Llangrannog is all over that.
Nautical pub themes. I'm sure we only get it here. Maybe you get it in the US. I don't know. And Europe.
I think you probably do get it in the US a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. You can tell us. Anyone that's listening from the US, if you can tell us, that'd be great.
Let us know about nautical pub themes.
Yeah.
If you don't know what that's like, just look at the cockpit of the Razor Crest at this point.
Okay, I have a tangent here.
Yeah.
Because my favourite piece of sound design happens at this point.
Ooh, interesting.
I'm an absolute sucker for squishy, visceral, squelchy things. And we've got a very squishy, squelchy creature. What is it? Is it is it a bigger version of the face hugger that tried to eat Grogu out of his own dinner?
I think it might be. Yeah.
It's like a starfish.
It's got the same tentacles. Yeah, it's a starfish. And it's incidentally hexagonal in
oh my
shape.
God, no.
Is that a callback or what?
That is good.
Yeah. So did the inhabitants of Trask base their architecture on
the squelchy thing?
Creatures? Yeah.
Oh, is that a question, or do you know the answer?
I'm just throwing.
You're just throwing it out
to the Star Wars universe.
Star Wars universe.
To find
Throw
out.
It out.
I have a feeling, knowing the deep dives they do when they're doing design for the shows.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
Interesting.
It's too much of a coincidence. I mean, we even get that like weird POV shot of
the hexagonal thing of its eyes looking
it's
at Grogu.
got multifaceted, and it's the same shape again, as if that's when I noticed it. I was like, oh, weird. And then I had this flashback that I'd actually written a note of his hexagonal. It's interesting that the hexagons were in my head because I've been reading the Star Wars source book from the role-playing game, and Imperial garrisons were designed in the role-playing game in modular hexagonal units that could be lifted and rearranged to help them to expand and stuff easily.
Sure.
And it just struck me that this planet had a similar thing. And then all of a sudden at the end, we meet this creature and I'm like, hang on a minute. This isn't to do with Imperial architecture. This is to do with the native fauna of this.
So I have got a whole sound library of squelches and squishes.
This does not surprise me.
This is some lore about me. I often perform as a slug. Slime time, look it up. Slime time, Slugtopia.
Yeah.
As part of that performance, we make slime, and I've done loads of recordings of the slime in various different states.
Amazing. And have you made anything audio that you get used in the slug shows?
I've done a lot of sound design for the slugs, and it's all been recordings of the slime. And my other squishy sound library is jelly.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I've recorded a lot of jelly and just played with it. I don't know, just as you do.
It's very specific type of sound, and I think it probably horrifies some people.
Yeah, I love it.
In the same way as it fascinates others like you.
You're looking mildly uncomfortable. Would you be
I possibly fall into the former. I mean, I'm not horrified, but I think if I spent too much time listening to those sounds.
Oh, I love it. I could listen to it all the time. It makes some really impressive pops as well. I love it. But yeah, anyway, that's what it reminded me of. And I was like, I love it. This is my favourite thing.
I love that for you. We'll have to get some squishes on the soundboard.
Oh, I can send you plenty of squishes. I've got loads of them.
We need to find out what the name of that creature is, because it will have a name, I'm sure.
Yeah.
The ship is literally falling apart. It's leaving little bits in space as he continues his journey.
It's pretty grim.
He decides rightly that he's not going to make it to Corvus in this shape. So he decides to go and check out an old friend.
Yeah.
Which I think is actually... I'm saying all that. I think that's in the next episode.
I think it is. I think that's the beginning of the next episode.
Let's segue into the Seige.
That was my sound effect.
Maybe we can have a squishy segue sound. Yeah.
My intrusive thought said do it with your mouth, and then I thought, no, that's going to put listeners off. Don't do that. I already have suggested eating spaghetti on this podcast. We're not going to do that.
You have it there ready, just in case we do.
I've got the spaghetti, just in case we need it.
You could have started the episode with the whole Cosca Reeves sucking up the tentacle sound design.
I could have done, but that puts a lot of people off.
Yeah. So Carl Weathers directs this episode, which is so amazing. We've sadly lost Carl Weathers in the last year, and it means we're not going to have Grief Karga again, as far as we know. So it's lovely that he directed this episode, and is a brilliant episode. Is full of action, which I guess is a lot of us know Carl Weathers from kind of his action roles.
Yeah, sure.
But definitely this one, he absolutely smashes it. It's such a ride of an episode.
This one is so full of really lovely nostalgic callbacks.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's very, very Star Wars.
It.
Yeah, Carl Weathers must have been a big Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
I don't think he's one of those actors that just got kind of cast and then, I better go and watch the films. I feel that you can't direct an episode that comes out like this if you've not been into the original trilogy.
Sure.
Grogu is learning his colours, it seems.
Yes. This is some more questionable parenting, really.
Just send him in. Send him in.
You would not stick a toddler in the engine of your car and ask it to rewire the battery.
Reconnect the battery, yeah. He's doing a pretty good job. I think he is knowing the colours, but I don't think he's following the instructions at all well. It makes us wonder whether he can actually understand BASIC very well.
Yeah.
Which we've speculated before.
Well, another note, I think I might have said this in our last episode, that sometimes he babbles in a different language.
Yeah.
He does it in this episode as well.
Right.
A little bit in the last one. He has a little like tantrum about the frog eggs where he doesn't do the baby talk anymore. He does he's got a little babble noise. And then in this one, he does it a few times.
And this is, as you said last time, like a potentially new recorded stuff.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah,
Not from the same library as his Gugus.
Doesn't seem to be. It doesn't seem, it's lower and it sounds more like alien speech.
I meant to watch out for it since you mentioned it last week.
Yeah.
Next episode, I shall be listening for it. He's got some very specific sounds in the next episode, so
yes, he does.
It should become more apparent, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where I figured that Navarro must be quite near to Trask.
Yes.
Because, again,
we're going on a side quest.
They don't seem to have hyperdrive. Even when Grogu's trying to fix the thing and the ship is not working, we get this same sound effect from Empire Strikes Back when the Falcon hyperdrive isn't working. It's like trying to start a car engine. It's like,
just won't
kind
do
of
it.
a sound.
Yeah.
And it's the exact same sound, I'm sure. But there's been no mention of hyperdrive, so whether they're just, I don't know, ship systems going wrong, generic Star Wars sound.
I wonder if they've got that all labelled in the library somewhere,
Yeah.
like ships going wrong.
Yeah, I bet there's loads of ship going wrong
There
sounds.
must be.
There's quite a few just associated with the Falcon, but then there are other ships along the way that have gone wrong. Through the animated shows, there must be loads of that kind of stuff.
Oh, the double drinking
The double
soup.
drinking, synchronized broth drinking. So good.
It's such a like, well, we can't do it. Kind of both drinking tea.
I think Grogu's like taking his first steps into emulating his new dad, which is the most adorable thing ever.
It's very cute. And then we're off back to Navarro.
Okay, back to Navarro. It's at this point that it's time for
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
West End Geek Girls. Which, if you've not been listening, where have you been? Incidentally, if you're wondering why Seah's so excited about this theme song and you've already heard it in previous episodes, it's because of my weird recording, editing schedule, which means you may have already heard it. But for us, it's new. So this feature is where we delve into the role-playing game books from the late 80s, early 90s.
Tell me.
To find out something about something in new Star Wars. So I thought I'd do it about aqualish. Because Cara Dune is about to take out a little band of aqualish raiders.
Excellent.
Who are kind of like ransacking the armorer's workshop.
Yeah.
And the role-playing game did a wonderful thing in terms of many of the aliens, because prior to the role-playing game, these aliens had names like, well, in the case of aqualish, Walrus Man, or Hammerhead for the Ithorians, or whatever. There were a few alien names like, no, I don't think even Rhodians didn't have a name either.
Did they not?
So, no, the people who put the role-playing game together at West End Games came up with a lot of these alien names. And Lucasfilm wasn't for it.
Oh my God.
They were like,
rude.
No, they're called Walrus Man. They're called Hammerheads. And good old Bill. Hang on.
I am so glad that this is the one you were going to go with, because my note on this was, who are these hairy bugs, please?
There we go. Yeah, Bill Slavacek, who was the co-writer of the original source book. He talks about in his memoir how he came up with most of these alien names. I'm not sure if he came up with aqualish. Pretty sure he did. Okay. He certainly named Rhodians and Ithorians, which are from the same kind of family of aliens that came from A New Hope.
Sure.
They're in the cantina. So the aqualish are the race that Ponda Baba is from, and Ponda Baba is the alien that talks to Luke in the cantina. He says something aggressive, and then Dr. Everson says he doesn't
like you.
Yeah.
I don't like you either.
The guy with the tusks, the big teeth, is an aqualish. And according to the Galaxy Guide for Alien Races, they come from a planet called Ando. Mando. Interesting. Didn't put that together while I was researching this. And in this era of this role-playing game book, which would have been probably about 1990, there were two kind of subspecies. The Aquala, who have got fins, who are more water-dwelling and perhaps less physically evolved as the other type, which are called the Quora, which these guys are.
Right.
And they've got fingers. They've got 5 fingers. So they've kind of evolved that kind of manual dexterity. Yeah. So generally, when aqualish travel away from Ando, they are the Quoras, which only make up less than 10% of the population, I think it said.
Okay.
So they're kind of in a minority of the kind of physiological two races of aqualish. So yeah, that's about all you need to know about them. They're quite violent, apparently. They had a bit of a bad time, with the Empire, trying to take out their planet. Yeah. And this is according to the role-playing lore. After that, they appeared in Legends in the Expanded Universe books prior to Disney. And in that instance, there were 3 subspecies. There was another kind of subrace as well. Since Disney have taken over, they've kind of scrapped a lot of that. So we don't know how much of this is still going to be true. Yeah. I think when it's something as unexplored as this, it's probably safe to say if we ever do find out more about aqualish, it's probably going to be in line with either the role-playing game or the original Legends, because that tends to be what happens.
Yeah, sure.
So that was your
exciting.
Little aqualish deep dive. I mean, we didn't go very deep, really.
I'm so glad that that's what it was, though, because I was very confused about them.
Yeah, it's weird seeing them out of the context. And I think appearance-wise, they've changed a little bit since A New Hope. Yeah. We've seen them in the animated shows quite a bit, usually as background characters. I don't think we've ever had a lead story revolving around them. Yeah. They were in the prequels as well, just in the Senate chamber, in one of the pods.
I thought they looked familiar, but I was like, I don't know who these are.
They're more recognizable from that than from A New Hope. Yeah. But Ponda Baba is probably the most famous aqualish as far as Star Wars goes.
Lovely.
Yeah. These guys aren't going to last very long because
I did say they're very short-lived.
Badass. She just takes them out.
They're very short-lived characters.
And I think what pushed her over the edge to take them out was the fact that they were going to kill the little lava meerkat thing.
The meerkat thing, yeah. And now she has a friend.
She now has sort of a pet, but not a pet.
Sort of a meerkat friend.
I wish they'd given them a name, but I think the name is Lava Meerkat. I don't think there's anything more spacey than that.
Because in the artwork bit at the end on the credits, there is a picture of one, and there is a picture of that scene, and it breathes fire at the aqualish.
Oh, I guess they probably ran out of budget.
Yeah. Fair enough.
They're like, we're either going to have an extra TIE fighter in the chase at the end, or the meerkat can breathe fire.
Yeah, fair enough. We'll go for the TIE fighter.
I guess that the fact that it's in the artwork suggests that it could be canon that they breathe fire. It's just that we didn't see that happen.
We just didn't see it
in the scene. Yeah, maybe that's yet to come in a future episode. Navarro looks very different. He's very colourful and light and hopeful feeling. I like it. Greef's doing a great job.
We've got this really, really, it felt to me like an incredibly classic Star Wars shot where Cara and Greef are just standing watching the Razor Crest come in. I was like, oh yeah, that's a very Star Wars shot. Very
slightly spoiled by the fact that his ramp won't go down.
Yeah.
And he has to crawl to the end of it and climb off. But Greef gives us, and I think it's a word-for-word Lando quote, I'll get my best people on it.
Yeah, I think he does say that.
I don't know if he says that exact line, but he says something about that.
Yeah.
To fix the Falcon when they land on Cloud City.
And then Grogu gets to go, before that, we have a suspicious red alien, and only knowing that he's suspicious because there's a little shot of him looking over his shoulder.
Yeah. Is he one of the repair crew that Greef says?
Yeah, he's one of the repair
crew. So I guess he's the one, or she, we don't know the gender. They're going to be the one that put the tracking beacon.
Yes. We do find out that later, but it's just that kind of, that shot of the look over the shoulder. I was like, ooh, well, that's suspicious. Clearly.
Foreshadowing, yeah. Something's going on here.
And then Grogu goes to school.
Yes. So the school teacher, the protocol droid, is voiced by Catherine Elise Drexler, who apparently was a post-production assistant on the show at this point.
Oh, wow.
So it's lush that she got to do some voice acting as well as being a post-prod assistant. I think that's really, really cool.
As a post-production mixer, you do end up voice acting occasionally when things have gone wrong.
I'm sure you're right. There's plenty of Bemba in the original trilogy. Yeah. I think I may have done as well.
Yeah. And
it's like, who can do this? There's nobody here. It's just me.
I'll do it. Yeah, sure.
Fine. It's a really nice little role, though, because she gets to deliver all that like geographical lore of like the galaxy, which is stuff that we've kind of heard bits of in the sequel trilogy, and I don't know how much of it was in what's now Legends, but yeah, we get to hear about all the trade routes, like the Corellian Run, the Hydian Way, and about the different areas of the galaxy. I mentioned the Star Wars map earlier on. It's very clear on there where the Outer Rim is, where the expansion region is. The core and so on. It's super interesting. I just want to kind of like have the audio track of her delivering that lesson, because you can't hear some of it because there's other dialogue going on.
Too busy focusing on what Grogu's up to.
Yeah, the music and very distracting with his little blue macarons.
Stealing his macarons.
I love it. Chandrila gets a mention as being the capital of the New Republic, which is interesting because I think we all possibly assumed it would be Coruscant at this point still. We know it. Well, do we know it's Chandrila? I think it's in novels that it's Chandrila.
Okay.
But if you hadn't read any books, you wouldn't necessarily know that.
No, yeah.
We've met Chandrila in Andor.
Oh, okay.
Which you've yet to see, which is
I'm doing it this weekend.
Amazing. Yes. Yes. It's so good.
I've been roped.
Chandrila or Chandrila. Some people say Chandrila, but I would have always said Chandrila.
Okay.
But it's where Mon Mothma comes from, and it's another quite opulent world.
Yeah.
A bit more refined than Coruscant.
Okay.
It's a very, very beautiful place.
I did have a little note on Grogu's stealing of macarons.
Yeah, the macarons.
My note was just, to be fair, if I had the power of the Force, the amount of times I've like sat there and
there for stealing food.
It's over there. I would use it for snacks.
Yeah,
so
100%.
Fair enough.
So other people's snacks.
Yeah,
steal from under their nose.
And then we're going on a side quest.
This is classic Mandalorian side quest. Like you've got to do a deal to then get to the next step of your adventure.
I'm here for the side quests.
It's so video game, yeah.
I'm here for the intrigue and the side quests.
And the Mithril, who still doesn't have a name, is back in it.
Yes.
And he's very nervous to see Mandalorian. He gives off these spore things. I don't know what it was, like a cloud of... I did look up Mithril, but it didn't really tell us anything on the Wikipedia page about it. He said a lot about the fact that they are called fledglings. I think he mentions fledglings. When they're young. I think he mentioned that in episode 1, season 1.
Yeah.
Who's apparently still blind in one eye. He's got hibernation sickness, but he hasn't quite got over it.
Carbonite.
It's another nice original trilogy callback.
Little throwback. Okay. My next note was, well, no safety rails here. We're at the base.
Yeah, this base has got a big lack of safety rails all over, from the landing platform to the reactor core.
And this one's like lava. Come on.
Yeah, it's particularly dangerous, and yet, no, absolutely have to save money.
Yeah. So at this point, I have a question about the Imperials at this point, because they're obviously managing to hide reasonably well, but they're also like, they seem to be everywhere. And they've still got really nice uniforms. Yeah.
They've obviously still got laundry.
They've obviously still got laundry. They've still got like ability to keep everything quite neat and shiny, but yet they're still hiding.
Okay, so I think there's multiple things. I think there's multiple things going on.
Okay.
One is we are in the Outer Rim. I think the fact that we're in the Outer Rim is key to all of it, because the main New Republic is still centered in the kind of core worlds area, like further deep into the galaxy.
Sure.
And as Carson Taver suggests, the X-Wing guy, there's stuff going on in the Outer Rim that the New Republic is missing. Yeah. And we're definitely going to see a bit more of that in season 3.
Yeah.
And his kind of concern about that is quite important.
Okay.
So it's like the Empire has technically fallen as far as the New Republic goes. Yeah. But there are different sects of Imperial remnants still out there. Some of them are in denial that the Emperor is dead. They still believe that the Emperor is alive. Yeah. Some of them have been given specific missions to do by the posthumous Emperor. Yeah. I mentioned really early on somewhere the Sentinel droids that had his face projected onto them, the Emperor's face. So they've been out there, keeping some of the Imperial remnant alive. Yeah. In the End of the Aftermath books, we find out that the Emperor has another contingency plan, which is in the unknown regions. Right. And the Outer Rim connects with the unknown regions in a couple of places. So it could be that some stuff is going on in the unknown regions and feeding some of the remnant in the Outer Rim. So that could be where the funding is coming from. The Emperor obviously had massive coffers and massive business dealings and had business dealings with the underworld. We find that out a lot in the Clone Wars and Rebels and stuff. So there's still a lot of like financing, I'm sure, going on, which is why some of these remnants can still keep going. And somebody like Gideon, who we don't really know where he's getting his funding from, but I'm pretty sure it's the underworld somewhere.
Right.
So he's obviously got money, and he's, I think this sect of this part of the Imperial Remnant that we're seeing in The Mandalorian, which involves like the Client from season 1, and then these guys on Navarro, and it's all part of Gideon's little kind of corner of it.
Yeah. Okay.
But there are more things going on besides what Gideon's doing.
What he's up to.
He's like one little bit of it.
Right.
That's how I understand it.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Like from the various stories, because whenever you meet Imperials in this timeline part, you know, the post Return of the Jedi era, which is where a lot of these TV shows are based, and some of the novels are based, we find Imperials in different states. Like there's some Imperials on Kashyyyk in the Aftermath trilogy that are basically feral, like absolutely feral. Then we meet some Imperials in Ahsoka who are out in a completely different galaxy, spoiler alert, and they're having a really bad time, as you'll discover. And yet there are people like Gideon's forces that seem to be quite well-to-do.
Because even the Clients weren't
they were really
they weren't
tatty,
shiny, they were pretty tatty. But then Gideon's got dubstep troopers, which we'll talk about later.
He really has. Love some dubstep troopers. And places like this base, which, as we discover throughout this episode, is not just a military holdout, it's a science base where some interesting experiments are. Should we just jump straight to that?
Let's do it.
This is the meat of the episode is in this one scene, really, is where they find the hollow of Dr. Pershing talking about how his experiments are not working. They need more donors with high enough M count. I mean, we can pretty much guess what an M count is. They're just not saying midichlorians because it triggers some of the fandom. And they've only been able to harvest a little bit of blood from the child, thank goodness.
Because he's tiny. Exactly.
So we also like see bodies in tanks. And I think when it first came out, I heard people talking about them looking like Snoke, which I kind of get. But I remember my first viewing of this episode, I thought one of them looked like Palpatine. And bear in mind, I think The Rise of Skywalker, had it come out at this point? Yes, it had, So we knew that Palpatine had been cloned. So I feel like, obviously, this is where the cloning program is ultimately going to get to, is Palpatine. But to me, one of the body remains of whatever it is, it really looked like Palpatine's sort of like bubbly forehead that he's got. I don't know. It's difficult to see. It was very murky in the tank.
It was murky tanks.
But for me, this is like intrigue all in caps.
Because I thought Palpatine as well, but then obviously we've quite recently watched Rise of Skywalker. I don't know. Maybe we'll do some little screenshots of that moment. See if we can figure it out, because it looks like Palpatine to me, but it could equally be Snoke. I mean, we saw Snoke in a tank just like that in The Rise of Skywalker. That's true.
So there are obviously all sorts of experiments going on, and it is very curious, and I love it. Very intriguey.
Yes, I've got cloney intrigue and more lore. Moff Gideon is alive and well. We knew that, but
definitely.
It's the first time Mando's hearing about it.
I like how Kara's like the one who observes that it's a lab. She, having been in the kind of rebellion, or at least the Old Republic, or whatever her role was, she may have, seen military installations and seen labs, and knows the difference between the two.
So then they've got to fight their way out of it.
We get loads of classic trooper lines.
There they are, blast them.
They're on the move. All right, men, load your weapons. If you've ever played Jedi Fallen Order, listeners, you will have heard all of these.
All of those,
every time you
many times.
Stormtroopers, they always, we have them, which they actually don't at any point.
You never do. No. We've got some imitation Wilhelms as well.
Yes.
None of them are the actual Wilhelm, but there is like...
Oh, I was going to ask you because there's a really huge one when... Well, there's a couple. There's one where Mando rockets through the reactor shaft onto the roof.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably the biggest one. And he falls down into the lava.
Yeah, no, it's an imitation. He's doing it himself, probably.
They're very Wilhelm-esque.
They're Wilhelm-esque, but they're all like... I listened to all of them multiple times, and I don't think any of them are the actual Wilhelm scream.
You're very thorough with your Wilhelm research.
Thorough.
I do appreciate it very much.
I listened to each of them at least 4 times and was like, nearly.
There's a little payoff from earlier in the episode where somebody noted the Trexler Marauder, which is technically a Trexler 906, apparently. Which is... I think earlier on they mentioned that it's in mint condition, which I think is kind of a meta reference to collectors of Star Wars toys, because it's like how you describe them on eBay. And as someone who may have started to collect toys again after all these years, I'm beginning to be familiar with that kind of language. And it sort of jumped out at me. It's like, yeah, this is just Jon Favreau saying, the piss. Yeah, I love it. It feels like the Marauder is. I did Google it, and I think it's like an upscaled or more military version of the troop carrier that we saw in an earlier episode that's based on the toy where you put the stormtroopers in the outside bit and you would drive it along the ground. Yeah. It's the same sort of design, but it hasn't got the troop carrying bit, pods on the side. It's just got some more weaponry, I think.
Cara talks to it, but she talks to it like I talk to my car.
I love it. Yeah, I can see that. I can imagine you talking to your car.
I talk to my car all the time.
In a Cara Dune kind of a way. Several of the troopers fail their repulsor lift-up rolls.
Yes.
As they scoot down off the mountain and then just crash into rocks. Oh my God,
that's awful. That whole, it's quite harrowing.
It's brutal, yeah. I thought they were going to make it down and get into a proper chase. But
absolutely not.
It's quite a steep hill, to be honest.
It's a very steep hill. We've got kind of quite pod racery sounds again. That whole little sequence. So I
guess being in a canyon is very kind of canyonish, isn't it? So.
Yeah, that's the sound. But then we're back to whooping murders.
Yes, several. Cara does it when she squishes one. Yeah,
Grief does it.
Yeah, he does. Well, he sort of chuckles.
He laughs.
Yeah, there's a really interesting kill that he does. One of the scout troopers has managed to get on top of the Marauder, and in his little graphic interface, which until now has only ever been like a little triangle and a grid, he's suddenly got this animated version of the scout trooper tracking exactly what he's doing, like about to blow them up kind of thing. Yeah, it's very interesting. Chased by TIE fighters.
Yes.
Which again in a canyon is really exciting. The sound design of all of that is really cool.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
We hear like another Imperial siren over these 2 episodes. I think we've heard the full range of Imperial sirens. Oh, speaking of which, we didn't talk about the shaft.
Oh yeah,
the into the reactor, which is like the big safety rail moment, and there's sound design on that, which is very much like the Obi-Wan Kenobi. Deactivating the tractor beam
stuff. Yeah,
the visuals are the same. He has to do the same kind of lever thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, that was a little
tangent. I like it.
And this is where we see the dust particles I mentioned in
the TIE fighters.
So even though this base looks as though it's still being funded, in that it still has guards and it still has scientists.
Troopers, lots of scientists.
Well, actually, did we see? Yeah, we did see scientists because they were like erasing the data, weren't they?
Yes, they were erasing everything as they came in, shooting the board.
Yeah. They tried to do the
Does that
scientific
work? I don't
erase.
think shooting it. I've never tried shooting my hard drive, but
don't think it'll survive. Aside from the reasonably well-kept nature of this Imperial base, there is dust in the TIE fighters.
Yeah.
They obviously haven't been attacked for a while. Yeah.
And then Razor Crest is back.
Razor Crest to the rescue.
Razor Crest to the rescue. More whooping. Grogu
is having a whale of a time. Even when he throws up, he's still having a good time.
Still smiling.
He's blue sick.
So grim.
The fact that he's still kind of eating them while they're on this high-speed chase. It's not a good idea, Grogu.
No. But he whoops as well. They all have a big whoop.
Yeah.
And then Grogu's laughing and then he throws up.
There are 2 epilogues
yes.
to this whole episode. I thought the first one was it. I'd forgotten about the Gideon epilogue. But yeah, we see this thing with Carson Tavor. We mentioned him last episode.
Yeah, we did.
He's in the Spider episode.
Yeah.
And he is very much the kind of voice of the New Republic in this part of the Outer Rim.
Yeah.
He is very suspicious. I love his little talk that he gives about how he's sure there's stuff going on.
Yeah. He's talking to Kara about
he's
trying to get her to join.
Yeah, and she says she's not a joiner.
No.
It's a pretty dark conversation. He does put his foot in it when he says, "Did you lose anyone?"
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Carson, what are you thinking? Of course she did.
I did say this is a little bit of Kara lore that we probably could have worked out.
Yeah. If anyone's from Alderaan, just don't
just assume that they're all gone.
Yeah. Show some sympathy. He does offer her some sympathy, but a little bit late.
Yeah.
But he's not going to give up. He leaves her with that little puck thing.
Yeah.
Is that like a business card? I don't know.
I was wondering what that was. It looks almost like a medal of some sort, but like...
Yeah, I think it's a signet of the New Republic.
Yeah. Calling card?
I haven't watched beyond this for ages, but I have a feeling it comes up again.
It was shot in a way that said it would.
Yeah, there was emphasis. Emphasis was put on it for sure.
Yeah.
And otherwise, there's no point in the prop. There must be a reason for it. I like the way Grief says, "I'll send you a gram."
Yeah.
Like, is that a telegram or an Instagram?
Yeah, what are you on about?
It's very old man speak. But I love Carson Tavor. I really hope he's in the film. I'm pretty sure he's going to be in the film because he seems to be based out of Adelphi, which is a planet in the Outer Rim.
Yeah.
And I think we've seen Adelphi in the trailer for the film. So pretty sure he's going to be in it in some way. Because he's just such a great guy. I love him.
He seems really sweet. I like him.
Yeah.
And then the next epilogue.
Yeah.
I knew that red guy was suspicious.
Yeah. So is he the same race as Ochi of Bastoon in Rise of Skywalker? Because he's got these weird eyes that are
He does have these weird eyes. I don't know.
He might not be. It might just be headgear. I didn't have a proper look. It was only like a hologram, wasn't it? So...
At the end, it's a hologram, but at the beginning, you see him.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot we saw him earlier on. Yeah, of course. Because I didn't twig the two were the same until like after, and I was like,
I did because of the framing.
Yeah, okay. I'll need to rewatch. The comms officer we now know is called Elia Kane.
Okay.
Who's played by a brilliant actress called Katie O'Brien, who smashes it. And she has a big part to play in season 3 and beyond.
Okay.
She's such a great character.
Yeah.
Like, I think she's only in one episode of season 3. There's just like this random episode in season 3 where we like find out what's happening with Dr. Pershing and she's involved. And she is such a brilliant actress and a brilliant character. It's like both things. Whether they intended that, maybe they cast her just for this scene because she quite underplays the scene. She's just there to kind of report to Gideon, but she does have a little bit of something
going on.
It feels like she knows what's going on. Yeah, like there's more stuff going on.
Yeah. I did say that at this point, we've got some nice evil Moff Gideon musical cues. How would we ever know that he was evil without the dramatic music? It just felt quite hammy, but in the best kind of way.
Yeah. I think it works. And if that's not enough, then the Dark Troopers definitely give it away.
Dubstep Troopers.
So evil.
Oh my God. They're not dubstep yet, but they will be.
No, they're going to be. You sort of know they're going to be before you even hear their theme.
I was so excited.
So these guys... They are from a computer game. I can't remember what the game is. It's not a particularly well-played computer game, I think.
Right.
And they just had this kind of role in that game, but they've been brought into canon.
Yeah.
There's a bit of debate about their like backstory as to whether they were part human, part droid.
Okay.
But I think it turns out that they're droids, but you could imagine that they might have been, because we've seen Death Troopers in Rogue One and in Mandalorian.
Troopers, in Mandalorian. The Death Troopers, the ones that have got the black.
Yeah.
Then they're flying the TIE fighters in this one.
Possibly.
Or are they something different?
I think TIE pilots often have different color armor.
Okay.
But they could be Death Trooper versions of TIE fighter pilots. Yeah. Maybe. I didn't think of that. Yeah. I think specifically Death Troopers are like stormtroopers that walk rather than fly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good point. They were flying. So they're all black. I guess it's the link is that the armor is black and the Death Trooper's shell is black and shiny in a similar way.
Yeah.
So maybe there's like some evolution stuff that happened along the way.
Well, we'll go into this later when the dubstep troopers are fully revealed.
Activated.
Yeah. But there is a whole little spiel that Moff Gideon does about them.
Yeah.
Where he does talk about that. So,
yeah.
It seems that there were earlier iterations.
Yeah.
I only know this because I watched it like 2 days ago.
Yeah. No, it's ringing bells now. I'm basing my memory of it on podcast
stream of text that I sent you the other day.
And your stream of text. But it's a pretty epic finale.
It is an
to
epic finale.
A pretty epic couple of episodes, really.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Did you have a favourite of the 2 episodes? Which one did you like the most?
I loved the nostalgia-y thing of this one.
Yeah.
But I really love the fishing jumpers.
Yeah.
The other one.
They were both very different episodes. I think the
different.
first one was a lot about Mandalore, and it was kind of a battle of wits almost between Bo-Katan and the Mandalorian that we know and love.
Yeah.
But also, there's some very lovely moments with the frogs and
there's also very sweet bits.
Yeah, whereas this one doesn't have so much of the sweet bits. But
no, it's kind of all action.
It's got a bit more, very much more action, a bit of comedy as well. The Mythrol is quite a good comedy character.
Yes, he's good.
We got some Grogu comedy too.
So.
Yeah, I'd have a job to pick between them. They're considering they're just like episodes 3 and 4. You know, the midway through, they're not like openers or finale, but they're both brilliant episodes. Season 2 is phenomenal. I do love it.
I think all of it is really up there, isn't it? All of it. It's the whole way through.
It's all really beautifully made. I'm very interested to hear what you make of season 3 because
haven't got that
it
far.
is quite different. There's possibly more variety of, I don't know. Some of it still feels like this, but some of it feels quite different.
Got to do Book of Boba Fett first.
Yes, which I'm also intrigued about. There's been different responses to the Book of Boba Fett. I'm sure it's going to be something that when people go back to it without this sort of high expectation, I think this is where The Mandalorian as a show wins because it's all new. It's new characters. And people can't have expectations.
Yeah.
Whereas as soon as they announced the Book of Boba Fett, people's minds started to race about Boba and what we were going to get. And the same with Ahsoka as well, to an extent. So that's tricky. For the fandom, it struggles with that. But often when you come back to these things without those expectations, you kind of love them more. So it'd be interesting to see how I feel about it. I've not rewatched the Book of Boba Fett yet. I've only seen it once. I'm really looking forward to seeing it because I really loved it.
Yeah, excellent.
Cool.
Right.
Don't forget, people, you can follow us on all the social platforms. Well, not all of them.
Not all of them, most of them.
Facebook, Insta, Blue Sky, and YouTube. Is YouTube social? I don't know.
Well, you can follow us on there anyway. You can talk to us on there.
We got a few followers on YouTube.
We'll talk to you on there.
We've had a few people liking our videos and commenting on them, which is quite cool. I mean, they're not videos because they're just audio, but you know what I mean.
There might be some videos at some point if you're lucky.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We are talking about.
It might just be me playing with this.
High score 14.
Oh no, I can't make him stop now.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Go away.
I mean, if you've been wondering what we look like and you're just basing our appearance on our graphic logo thing, which kind of looks like us.
It does look like us.
Yeah.
My nephew worked it out. He's 5.
Oh, well, then it does look like us then. That's quite cool. But yeah, if you want to see us in real life, then you can, if you go on our Instagram, Sisters of the Force Pod. In real life? We're often doing little video reels, which are very silly mostly.
We'll be there.
We're always there.
If I've ever wondered what my bathroom looks like, there's a reel up about that.
We reveal all our secrets.
Yeah, all of our secrets are on Instagram.
Come give us a follow.
Lovely.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we will see you next week. It's just us again.
Is it? What? Yeah. I'm excited for these next 2.
Episodes 5 and 6.
Lush.
Yeah. Big episodes again.
Excellent. Well.
Until then.
See you then. Bye.
Bye.